Hey guys, Nancy Faye here, Modern Day Pilgrim. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. Well, welcome back to my channel. Well, here we are, back in the van. But right now I'm at the car wash in a line and I don't like waiting, but I'm going to be patient about it. There's 3 cars ahead of me, but everybody and their mother's here today because the weather is so beautiful. Well, anyhow, because it is so sunshiny today and I can actually wash my car without my car doors freezing, I'm grateful. And on top of that, I took advantage of the sunshine and cleaned out my entire car. So I vacuumed it, took all the throw rugs in. As you know, I have all those gray throw rugs. I have a red throw rug, and those are what I use when I van camp. So I can clean my van regularly. All the yucky, everything from my shoes gets on those carpets. I can shake them out and they look really great when I'm done. And I just keep the van clean that way when I'm on my adventures. Well, it was high time I cleaned them for the season, and today was the day. So they're at home right now in the dryer. They washed up beautifully, and let me just say the water was very dirty from those rugs. So yeah, it really does pay to take all your throw rugs and everything and throw them in the wash as often as you can when you're van camping. My linens, took those off, washed those, put those back on. And the van smells good, it looks great, and the stock carpet, the black carpet that's in the van, came out so clean. My husband bought me a brand new shop vac for Christmas, and it works out wonderfully, and my whole van looks fantastic. The black carpet looks amazing. I'm thinking that I need to come up with a plan on some easy type of a thing to somewhat level my floor out. I'm gonna think about it. I don't really need to level it per se with this particular setup, but with that chair right there, or any chair that I use in my van, there are those little divots where the bars go for when you have your bucket seats up. They latch into that bar. There are those little indentations, and they can be kind of irritating every once in a while when your chair leg falls into one. So I'm thinking about that and how I'm going to rectify that situation minimally. I don't want a floor in here. I don't want any of that stuff that is going to be a big deal to put in and out. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Less is more. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's how I roll. So I'm trying to figure something out. I have a couple ideas and I'll share those with you in a future video. But when I'm out of here, I'm going to get back home. I'm going to show you how beautiful the van is and get all my rugs back in and see what we got in the van, see what we got going on. All right, I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. I got 2 cars ahead of me, and that is all. See you in a few. All right, well, they look beautiful. Just got everything out of the dryer, and we're gonna go right now and see how the car looks. Okay. Beautiful. Isn't that awesome? Vacuumed out the entire car so well with this new shop vac my husband got me. But anyhow, you see here, you see these guys here? This is the only thing that I'm concerned about. So it's not that I really want to level my floor out. I'm really okay with all of this. I think I'm just gonna figure something out, a strip of something to put underneath this carpet. So this lip of this carpet will go over it. And I'll just bring it to here, or maybe to even here. I don't know. It's just going to be a long strip of something. I'll figure it out. It's going to be very low-key, very inexpensive. Hopefully something I have here at the house. Again, I'm just not into putting in subfloors and making things perfect. It's not necessary for me. This is a no-build situation, so the less I have to build, the better off I am. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, everything's clean up here. Feeling pretty good about it. Sorry for the big sun, but it's 3 p.m. and that's what happens. The sun just blares right in there. Bed's made again. Everything's all washed up. And here we have this side. I'll try to get out of there so we don't have too much of my shadow. But yeah, the carpet looks great. I'm just going to add my other carpets back in here, my throw rugs, and vacuumed all underneath here, just everywhere. It was such a mess. Okay, well, I couldn't let it rest. After much thought, while I was sitting in line at the car wash, I decided to go in the garage and see what I could find, because my husband is the saver of all things that could be useful in the future, which isn't kind of how I operate, but I'm glad he does. I found this board. It's some kind of paneling board. It was sitting next to the wall, and it fits perfectly in here. This wasn't even pre-planned, guys. It was just all this thinking I had going on in my head at the car wash, and I just couldn't let it go. So here we are, and it only goes over 3 of the bars here. It's a little jacked up, as you can see, but so what, right? Nobody's gonna see it. Fits perfectly under here, and it really is quite flush with the plastic here. It's not long enough, but who cares? Then I had another brainstorm. Let's go over and see what that one was all about. Figuring I needed to cover up the last bar, I had an old license plate. This is an old license plate. I just put some Gorilla Tape around it and put it here. And that is going to work out fantastically. Everything I have here is something from the house. I didn't have to buy anything, and that's just how I roll. Less is more. I don't want to put in a floor. I don't want to deal with all that. So I don't even care that the floor isn't perfectly level. This works out really well for me. I'll probably double this. I have another license plate. I think I'm going to put another one next to it to make it a little bit more sturdy. It will eventually bend, but what it does is it helps me not rack my knees on that bar. But anyhow, the carpets, they're going to cover it. It's going to work out well. Let's do it. Oh, I can't do it. Here we go. Okay, let's go on the other side. Doesn't that look nice? Let me get out of the shadow there. Doesn't that look really nice? I love throw rugs in here. When I'm on the road, I just take out the chair, take out the fridge, shake out the rugs, put everything back, and it works out well. So, as I stated, this is the area that the chair goes. So let's get the chair in here and see how that works out. So that looks quite nice. You can see the board here, but again, I'm not into perfection and all this fancified business. I use what I have. Okay, this guy's in here now. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, look at this, guys. Thank you for your service. Okay, we're gonna hop in here, get the rug sorted out. There we go. All right, so this is what the van looks like with nothing in it except my fridge. I love this little counter tray here. It's my little adjustable, foldable tray. Got it at Aldi. And let's get the chair in here now. As you know, this is a swivel chair. Isn't that awesome? My brand new chair. I just did a review on it, so check it out. Okay, how does it work? Nice. Very nice. This board is really, really helpful. Look at that. So this is where the bar would be, and this is now stable. Oh gosh, this is going to be fantastic. You see what I mean? You don't need much. You don't need to buy anything fancy. What do you have around the house? What will work? I'm using old license plates and an old piece of board my husband saved for who knows what, but I'm glad he did. All right, so here are the carpets that I put in here. These are just inexpensive bathroom rugs, and I put them in here so they cover this part of the carpet. Because I go to beaches. I'm always in something that's all over my shoes, and when I get in, I don't want to ruin this carpet. So I've been doing this for quite some time. So I have one on this side, and I have one on the passenger side. But this setup right here is fantastic. The throw rugs work out really, really well to keep the van clean, and this is just a very easy no-build setup. And you don't have to have everything I have in here. Whatever you have will suffice. Anyhow, everything in my van, all the links will be in the description box below the video, so you can check that out. If you have any thoughts or questions or comments, leave them for me. I'm glad to connect with everybody. And everything I learn, I like to share with you, and in turn, you can share with your friends. So what do you think? Pretty super duper idea here, pretty simple. Pretty simple. Skinny little board. Works out well. Really well. It's going to be perfect for me. That's all I need. That is all I need. Less is more. Don't need to spend a ton of money to have a nice little van camper. And up here, so you can see. I do the same thing. I put one of those carpets here, and it goes all the way under, but I just like it to come over the door jamb, the plastic door jamb, just so I don't ruin my carpet. Vacuumed the whole van out, and really, really happy with it. And all my linens are clean. It smells fresh in here. It smells really, really good. Nothing much going on under here. Same setup as I had before. But anyhow, that's it, guys. Spring cleaning in the van. Everything's ready to go. Got a car wash. Washed all my carpets. Cleaned out my kitchen last week. Washed all my linens. And I am ready to rock and roll. And not to mention, I just leveled out the floor with a piece of board in the garage. So I am very thrilled. And I can't wait to get out and do a little van camping. Anyhow, thanks for watching. You guys have a fabulous day. I will catch you later. Until next time.